Today we're going to be ranking airsoft gun brands. Hope you're excited. Let's go. Starting off, we have Crytek, and I'd put them in the solid buy category all day long. This is not a beginner's gun by any means. This is more of an intermediate, you know, you've been playing for a couple years. G&G, again, I'd put in solid buy. Fun little fact, my first gun I ever bought was a G&G combat machine. Bought it used for like 70 bucks at the time. It was a great deal. I ended up selling it for like $50 because it broke, but you know, it was great while I had it. ASG makes the CZP-09, they make the CZ Scorpion. Honestly, the CZP-09 is my favorite pistol for under 120 bucks. Or I guess now it's over 100. When I bought it, it was under 120 bucks, but now it's just... Next up, we got KWA. Man, again, I'd put that in the solid buy category. It's not quite in the perfection category. We'll have a couple in there, I'm sure. Next up, Lancer Tactical. Oh, okay. Let's put that one in the meh category. Now, Lancer Tactical does make some very nice beginner AEGs, but they're just not quite good enough to where I would want to buy it. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy it, me personally. Polar Star. Okay, I'm putting Polar Star in perfection because when you think of HPA, what do you think of? Exactly. Polar Star, just for what they've done to the HPA market, is, hats off. Valken. Valken, I would put, I'd put it with Lancer Tactical in the meh category. Arcturus, yeah, I mean, that's solid buy all day long. You know, they shoot great, look great, feel great. That's great. AW Custom. AW Custom's so tricky because they make some very cool looking guns. Internally, they're not quite as... They look better than they shoot. Let's put it that way. This is really hard, but for me personally, I wouldn't buy this. So, yeah. They're gonna go into the meh category. Okay, GMP. GMP, honestly, I don't think they get enough credit for what they make. All of the GMP M4s that I've shot, just lasers. Lasers, I tell you. Like, imagine you shot a gun, and then it just went like... Zzz. That's what all guns do, but imagine if it was just like really flat and straight and went wherever you wanted. That's what I think. Jag Arms. See, again, their high kappas are in the same boat as AW Custom. They shoot not as good as they shoot not as good as they look. They look a lot better than they shoot. I'm gonna put them in the meh category, which hurts because I own one, but yeah. Meh category. KJ Works, I put KJ Works in the meh category. They're just not quite. They're just not quite there. KWC I'm putting in the solid buy category because they make, in my opinion, the best looking 1911s for the price. Salient Arms I'm putting in the meh category. They look incredible, don't get me wrong. I always wanted this Salient Arms high kappa, and then I finally bought a Salient Arms high kappa. Just so underwhelming. It did not perform at all like I wanted it to. Okay, we have some people's favorites, and some people think they're incredibly overrated. That's Tokyo Marui. Tokyo Marui is great because there's so much aftermarket support. If you want to upgrade anything, just pick any random part in the gun, you can upgrade that. Or it's like Umarex, right? I have an Umarex Glock 19 that I'm trying to upgrade. Gonna make a video on that, so subscribe if you want to see that. Aftermarket support is so limited, so, you know, that's why Tokyo Marui is in the perfection category, because they're one of the only airsoft brands to where you can actually buy the parts to make them into perfection. Umarex. Umarex is... Where do we put Umarex? Where do we put Umarex? As far as actual performance of the gun, I'd put them in solid buy. But for what they've done to the airsoft industry, as far as bringing licensed replicas into the airsoft world, that's where... I think I might put them in perfection. Yeah, they're in perfection. Okay. See, the really hard thing about Umarex is they don't actually shoot really, really well. They shoot well, not really, really well, though. But for what they've done to the airsoft world, you know, they've brought so many licensed replicas into the airsoft world. So I'm putting them to perfection because of what they've done. Now for Umarex, I'm counting Umarex as Elite Force. I don't know why we don't have Elite Force instead of Umarex. Umarex just includes all of the different air guns and paintball guns. Oh my gosh. Oh, we were doing so well for a second. UK Arms. Yeah, I'd rather die. Okay. WE. Ooh, this is really hard. This is really hard. I know a lot of people love WE, a lot of people hate WE. I'm putting WE into the meh category. They don't have the licensing that Umarex has. They don't have the performance Tokyo Marui has. They're just kind of like that weird middle child that just kind of doesn't know what it's doing. It's got like the worst qualities from both. VFC I'm going to put in solid buy for the reason of this. Umarex is the ones that actually get the licensing, and then VFC kind of makes them. So they're in solid buy, Umarex is in perfection, purely just on the fact that Umarex is the ones that brought them into the airsoft world. PTS, nope, nope, never. For any of you guys that are aware, PTS doesn't have the best quality control. Okay, next up we got Double Bell. Oh yeah, I'd rather die. That's in the UK Arms category right there. Double Eagle, oh my, we're getting all of them. Double Eagle again in the UK Arms category. Honestly, we should have named I'd rather die UK Arms. SEMA, I'll put SEMA in the meh category. They make some okay guns. For the most part, they work well, and you know, for a budget, I think it's fine. Modify, I honestly don't have enough experience. I've shot the Modify PP2K. Is that all they make? Is that all they make? Going purely off of how the Modify PP2K was, I would put them in... meh. I wouldn't personally own one. Okay, well I did own one, but I wouldn't own one again. So there you go, that's my list. If you want to buy some airsoft guns, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. It will lead you to our eBay store, where you can find some great deals. If you want to subscribe to this channel and like the video, then that'd be much appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Clap, we're out of here.